Hi, this is James Shilcomb, host of Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, and this is your tip for the day. Don't pigeonhole yourself. Look, the reality is that if you want to sell books, you have to sell yourself. You know, your fans want you. They don't, when they start going into the bookstores or to Amazon or wherever they find their books or comic books or whatever, they're looking for names that they know first. You know? They're not looking for somebody based on a title. I mean, sure, that happens, and yes, if you have a really great cover, that's going to help sell your book too. But the biggest thing that's going to sell your book is, well, knowing who the author is, knowing what they can expect from that person, and being willing to be a little bit surprised by what they see in the books. You know, if you have this really great grandmother thing going on in real life, but your books happen to be really hardcore thrillers, hey, you've just found a really great sweet spot. You know what I mean? And let's get real. Some people like the darling, some people like the jerk. The jerk is great because you know this guy is going to say anything he wants, and it's not always going to be the politically correct thing to say. That's fine. But you also don't want to pigeonhole yourself too hard. I mean, you know, you don't want to be the Disney princess at 75. You want to be able to evolve, to change, to have your own personality. Let's get real. If I'm 75, I want to be the fairy godmother, I want to be Maleficent. And we all know which way I'm going, you know what I mean? But you can't do this if you pigeonhole yourself way too hard. You can't be the person who is always going to be sweet from your teenage years all the way up. You have to allow yourself some room for growth. So when it comes down to it, give out all the information you want to on your books. Establish all the emotional links that you can between you and your audience. But remember that you can evolve. You do not have to be stuck into your persona that you've set up specifically to sell your books. And again, I'll point out real quick that there are exceptions to that particular rule. But generally speaking, don't feel that you have to pigeonhole yourself. It works great for your books. Great. If you got a brand set up on it, great. But don't let it define you unless you really want it to be that definition of yourself. You know what I mean? Be yourself. Sell yourself, but don't get sold on it. You know what I mean? For more writing advice, please check out my podcast, Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, available at any podcasting site near you. Thank you, and have a great day.